Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back if you're a current subscriber. If you're new, welcome to the channel for the first time. My name is Sheldon. So I'm going to go ahead and apologize that I may cough a couple times while I'm doing this video because I'm just getting over this cold. Right on cue. I have been drinking lemon and honey. So cutting up the lemon, boiling it, drinking it with some honey, and it's been working pretty good. So it's almost gone. All right. So what I want to do is, as you can see from the title, talk about folks that sharpen us, right? Folks that sharpen you, people who bring better to your life, right? The people that sharpen you, the people who bring better to your life. That's what I want to talk about today, and why that is important, why that's necessary to have. So let's see where this goes. All right. So the way I look at it is, life is a very complicated thing. I'm sure you've heard folks say that before. I think it's really, if you seriously are going to be successful in life, that could be a very challenging thing to achieve success. You do not simply just say, okay, I'm going to be successful and it's going to happen, right? It doesn't happen. It doesn't just happen like that. I think a lot of the success that we have in life is attributed to a couple factors. One, obviously hard work, right? Yes, people say work hard for whatever you want. There's a lot of hard work, and with hard work, you have sacrifice. So you're sacrificing a lot of things to dedicate yourself and your wits and your smarts to be able to go after, the stuff that you want. So that's part of success. I think the other thing to success for me and for folks that, serve God, is your faith, right? Do you have the faith necessary? And do you believe in yourself as far as the stuff that you could achieve in life? And then third to that, I believe, is the people that are around you. Are you surrounding yourself with people who push you, who inspire you, who motivate you, who sharpen you, right? So what kind of people, and I wrote some notes down, what kind of people in your life sharpen you? And when I say sharpen you, they help get the best out of you because of who they are. And when they join with you, they bring the best out of you, or they can help you get the best out of yourself. That's why I think we need to be careful with who we let in our lives. We cannot, well, I won't say we cannot, but I don't think it is wise, right, to have people who nobody is where they need to be at every point in their life, because part of life is growth, and growth is a natural aspect to life for those who seek growth. And we are not always where we need to be in life. At a lot of times, at the moments when we recognize we need to be there, we're not always there. So this is not about looking down on anyone, but it's also recognizing that if you, with life having so many challenges and where you want to go in life, having the right people in your life does make a difference. It simply does make a difference, right? They sharpen you. When you're down, when you're depressed, when you feel like giving up, when you don't think that, you're going to be able to persevere, when you don't think you're going to be able to go on, when you don't think that life is being fair to you, when all these doubts are rattling in your brain And when you're faced with, do I move forward or do I quit? When you're faced with daunting challenges, what do you do? And I believe those are the times when we need people in our lives who sharpen us in terms of they motivate us, they're pushing us, right? Helping us to pursue the things that we would like to achieve, things we'd like to accomplish in our lives. What does the sharpening look like? Well, and who sharpens your life, right? For me, let me give you some insight. I love people who really have a vast array of ideas. Someone who says, let's put all these ideas out there and let's see where we can go with it, right? Someone who's people, I should say, people who are open to having sometimes difficult discussions, but not just for the sake of argument, right? Or not for the sake of wanting to show that they're necessarily smarter than you, but having sometimes difficult conversations so that it is meant to provoke, right? It is meant to provoke some sort of not just engagement, but provoke good conversation and provoke good ideas from which, by the way, from which both individuals or all parties involved can grow. What do you think? Who are the people that you turn to for that sharpening? It could be intellectual sharpening, right? I could be a bit of a book nerd myself. Love history, love politics, love conversations about finance and economy and economics and all that sort of stuff, right? Love conversations about relationships, people who provoke you in such a way that they cause you to see things differently about all these different topics. Provoke your mind, I should say, stimulate your mind in a positive way. These are all conversations that I love to have. And the reason why I think ultimately is no one wakes up every day and it is their best day. There are times where it is just not our best day. And so we find ourselves in situations where we need folks to pick us up sometimes, right? And if you're consistently hanging out with people who are negative, they don't sharpen you, they dull you, right? So instead of contributing in a positive way, all they do is take away from you, right? You are no wiser for having spent time with them. No conversation with them causes you to say, boy, that was a good idea. Or, you know what, I never thought of that. That's a good idea. All your conversations with them seem to be like, those are people that are just draining you. They drain you. Not uplift you, not motivate you, not encourage you, not support you. And they tend to talk about a lot of things in a very negative way. So we need people who sharpen us, right? We need people who inspire us, who motivate us, cause us to want to do better. Nobody can make you do better, but by being in whatever relationship with that person, romantic, friendship, work relationship, whatever the case is, they're sharpening you, right? Helping you become that better person. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, right? It's kind of a heavy topic, and you'll see me do a lot of light topics, but a lot of heavy topics too, right? Because I'm really, the purpose of this channel is so that hopefully I share something with you that helps you to become a better person, and hopefully you share something with me in the comments or whatever the case is that helps me and others who would come along the way to be better people. That's the whole goal, purpose of the channel. So please check out the other videos. Please subscribe, share, like, hit the like button. Journey to 5,000 and beyond, right? Journey to 5,000 and beyond. I really appreciate you taking your time. Stop by. So before I go, I always ask you to do two things at the end of every video. One, do something good for someone. You do not have to be rich to give back, but do something good for someone, and then do something good for yourself. If there's a situation you need to walk out of or you need to walk into, make that decision. Do something good for yourself. All right. So until next time, there's going to be a part 2 to this whole idea of sharpening, right? And finding someone who sharpens you. Until next time, be good. Peace.